Hello guys. So today we woke up from the apartment to go to the village on Silt, that is in Nzulezu. I think it is 2.5 hours from Takrady, but by now we are left with an hour and I think half. So we are on the Axim Road now, and we are going to show you the history and also to capture Nzulezu for you. So stay tuned. Guys, we just got to Nzulezo, but then when you get here, you don't get to the place. You then have to walk a little before you get to the place. So we are doing that walk, and I don't know how long that is going to be, but then we will take the boat. That is, there is a boat there, so we take it before it takes us to our destination. So just stay tuned as we give you this experience.
So at the moment we are here at Nzulezu. We just dropped up from the boat, so we are going to walk on the street and then see how the place looks like. All right. So this is the high street. You simply call it Nzulezu's High Street. Yes. And then there was a Roman Catholic church over here, but they were having a program. So the Benin people, where you took the boat, that place is called Benin. And then all those communities around Benin came here for that particular program. And then because the place was too much overload, so the place collapsed, and then but no one got injured. So within a month later, they have contributed some money and then look for another one. It's ahead. You just see it over here. So this the first church over here, Roman Catholic. We see they are building a new structure. How we managed to build the houses is like, apart from the roofing and the nails, the rest of the materials, they get it deep inside the forest. So after you have got your materials, you alone cannot build a house. So you look for people for help. And then we, the boys, the men over here, they're all friendly. So they all come out one as a community, but they step inside the water. 5 of them will gather the stumps, the pillars, the ones standing in the water. So when they raise it up a little bit, then they dip it inside, just like pound the fufu, then they are doing it, then they are doing it. Right after that, They have a very big metal. They used to hit on top of the pillars to make it very firm, very stable. After that, then they build a structure on it. But for the pillars, every 6 years they change them and replace them. They change the rotten ones and replace it with a new one. But the structure itself lasts over 40 to 50 years. Yes, so this is how they manage to build houses over here. All right. These are souvenirs for sale. When you buy it, they have written over here a visit to Nzulezo. And then this piece is for your name. Whatever name you want them to write it, they'll write it on here. Very nice one for you. And then every line, like every avenue like this is one family. I mean, every line like this is one family. And then this is where I belong. That's my room, that blue painted house. I'm from here too.
Oh, okay.
We got the light from a place called Nzulezu. It's after being, when you paddle ahead, when you follow the road and go to that side, there's a community there called Nzulezu. But it's only the forest that separated them and the Nzulezu. They live over there. That's where Nzulezu people generated the electricity from.
Do you have schools here?
Yeah, there is a school here. It starts from class 1 up to class 6. So when you move to GHS, you have to go to Benin. There's no GHS over here. You have to, every morning you have to go to Benin where you took the boat, and after school you come back. Yeah.
What about when probably somebody is sick? Is there a hospital or something?
Yeah, there is no hospital, but there is a first aid. As soon as you are here, there is a donation book for people who do come visit here. If something touches your heart, we can give it to the community as a donation book. The money that they used to pay the teachers, because when the government are being posted teachers over here, they are not willing to stay. Some say they are scared of the water and then how difficult living there is. So they save money. If part of the money remains, they used to buy drugs and keep it there as a first aid. If somebody is sick, then they used to care the person. So definitely there's something like a first aid over here, but it's not a clinic or a hospital.
Okay. What about delivery? Like
For delivery, there is 2 old women over here. They serve as a traditional birth attendants. They mostly assist the lady who are to give birth to a child. But whenever there is a complicated or very, very serious, there is an emergency speedboat which is there. They don't use it as a commercial. It's just there for emergency speedboat. So whenever it is very serious, they take the person to the dry land. Sometimes they're on their way going and then she just delivered inside the boat, and then they have to come back.
And let's say if somebody wants to get married.
Yeah, if someone wants to get married, assuming the person is from Benin or any other town, that person is allowed to marry a lady over here. And then both girl and the boy, if they are here, they can marry amongst themselves. We are doing intermarriages, but this, the only area you use it for any big occasion, big event. This is where you host it. So this is like a community center. Here is a Pentecost church, another church, and then you could see these traditional herbs. I can see 90% rely on. You have the ones for headache, diabetes, waist problems, a lot of menstruation, a lot.
So you don't use foreign medicine?
Yeah, we normally take this one before taking the foreign medicine. Yeah. Yeah, there's a population for about getting to 500 people. 500 people. But the reason why, since we are here, you know, get to see people getting to 500 people is that they do farming activities over here. They paddle for like over 3 hours deep inside the forest. They get to a dry land. That's where they do their farming activity. But because it takes them almost 4 hours journey, a lot of them, when they do go there, they prefer to stay there for like even a year, 6 months, 8 months before they come back. Whenever there's Christmas or election, before they come back, because going with 4 hours and coming back with another 4 hours is a big problem for them. So they have decided to put some small structures over there. So they stay there for like even a year before they come back. So as I'm speaking to you, a lot of them are on their various farms working now. Yeah, we do vote. You do vote, but you know, politicians, whenever they come, a lot of promises, assurance. Right after that, you don't see them again. That's where you vote. The community center I just showing you. Yes.
And you have, do you get help from it? Like support?
Yeah, the government only try to push teachers. They do sharing books for the students. Their school uniform, pencils, erasers. Trying as much as possible to do all those things, but the teachers themselves are not willing to come. So me, for instance, I can say the government is not helping. It's not helping at all. Yeah. In Nzulezo, for instance, per the population, you have around 15% people who are still practice the traditional system. It's just like in Nzulezo people, they migrated from Mali. According to history, they migrated from Mali around 14th to 15th century. But as they were coming, they were led by a small god. So that small god led them all the way from Mali to this particular place. That's the house of the gods. That small house there. That's the shrine. So every 15th April in every year, they do sacrifice for the gods. They use fowls, sheep for the sacrifice. So back then, all of them were worshipping the gods, but as time goes on, Christianity started to emerge over here. So a lot of them stopped worshipping the gods. So as you just saw over there, you have Pentecost, Methodist, and then Roman Catholic. So per the 15% people who do still practice the traditional system, whoever died from those groups, a sibling of that person will sit beside the coffin. It's a taboo. We don't go with the speedboat. I'm talking about how we do bury the traditionalist people. A sibling of that person will sit beside the coffin. Two strong guys. One will be at the back of the boat and the other will be in front of the boat. It's a taboo. We don't go with the speedboat. Then they will paddle 3 times around the shrine. So when they are done, this river leads to that place. So they paddle ahead. It takes them 15 minutes. They will paddle ahead and then go to that place. They reach on the dry land. They walk for like, let's say, 10-15 minutes. Then they reach for a comfortable dry land. That place, whenever there is a heavy rain, that place is still a dry land. It's just a small portion. They have used that place as a cemetery. So whoever died from the traditional people, this is how it looks like. Yes. You could see there's a foul building over here. It's just like a Spanish man came here in the year 2010. And then just to see Nzulezu, and then he later changed his mind that he wants to stay here for some time. But in Nzulezu, for instance, if you're a visitor and then you want to stay here or you want to own a house over here, they don't sell the portion of the river for you. They just ask you which area do you want. So, but initially he was staying over there, but he later said that in Nzulezu people, they play music, a lot of noise making. So he decided to give money to some people. There are some people, they build and then they will charge you. So he gave money to those people and then he asked them to build a house for him over there. But he left in the year 2018 to celebrate the Christmas in Spain, and then he hasn't returned yet. Yeah. Here it's into 2 categories. The women do farm and then get cassava, plantain, and then others. And then the men also go to the forest. You could be see there are a lot of raffia trees over there. They go in there, they climb and go to the top of it. They type it and get wine out of it and then process it and get apatashi. That's another way of getting apatashi. This is the school at the moment. Yeah. And then this room is for teachers who are not from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are some teachers, they are from Benin and then English house where the Nzulezu people generated the electricity from. Normally they go weekends and then they come Sunday evening or Monday morning. Yeah. Yeah, this is the live place. And then that's their washroom for the whole community. Yeah, it's a very full one. It does not have the contact with the water since that 1 liter. Yeah. The classes are not many. There are some combined classes. We have class 1 and 2. They are combined classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Combined classes.
Like yeah,
So
they share one room.
They share one. Okay.
Yeah.
Almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
This was their library and then computer room. But it's also
so
getting
there were computers.
yeah, and then some. Even now I think there are. I don't know whether they have.
So that's
Send
their
it away.
library.
Yeah.
That's their library and their computer room.
The whole area like this is their washroom. Yeah, it's a very full one, and then it has not had a contact with the water since they use this water for drinking. That's their source of water, so they take good care of it.
Yeah, guys, so you've already seen all the video. This Nzulezu, you know the history now. So we are done and we are going home. Just don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Peace out.